What's up guys, Rui here and welcome back to the channel. I am super excited for today's video because after a lot of hunting and searching, I finally am able to add yet another one of my grill sneakers into my collection, and it's the Nike Acronym Downtown Air Force 1 High. Therefore, in today's video, we will be checking out and see how a sneaker that was designed almost 10 years ago is holding up in 2022, as well as how I would personally style them. But before we continue further into today's video, it would be very much appreciated if you go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. If you are new to the channel or just haven't been subscribed yet, that really does help the channel out a long way. Also, if you guys are feeling generous and want to help support the channel in a much bigger way, I do have a Patreon page whereby at its lowest tier, it is only $1 a month, and all of it will go into helping me to pick up new filming equipment so that I can continue to improve the qualities of the videos for you all, as well as helping to keep the lights on this channel. On paper, the Acronym Downtown Air Force 1 was released on 11th of February 2017, making it the third sneaker that Acronym and Nike has collaborated upon. Hence, why did I mention this sneaker is soon going into its 10th year anniversary? Well, according to Arson himself, he mentioned in an interview during the launch for the Downtown Air Force 1 High at Nike Lab 21 Mercer, the design was actually completed all the way back in March 2013, making the design itself almost 10 years old and being around the same time as the Lunar Force 1. However, due to production and sourcing issues, the sneaker was further delayed till 2017. The Acronym Downtown Air Force 1 was released in 3 colorways. You have the black and white pair, which I think is the nicest colorway, but I just could not see myself paying the resale price for it. Up next is my least favorite, the black and crimson. Although it's primarily a black sneaker with only the heel being the crimson color, I personally am not a fan of black and red color blocking. Lastly is the olive colorway, which is the one that I have. It's actually the most low-key one as it's basically an all blackout sneaker, and the only olive accent you have are the laces and buckle system. So how's the design held up in 2022? As much as I think that design is a very subjective topic, for me the Acronym Downtown Air Force 1 High is still probably one of the coolest sneakers out there. Acronym has always been that brand that tries to design their apparels in an atemporal manner, meaning that it isn't truly affected by time. Therefore, even after many years later, the apparel doesn't seem to be irrelevant or outdated. And I think this design ethos does translate into this footwear as well. I'm very lucky in the sense that this pair is basically brand new, as the previous owner probably worn it only once or twice and have kept it inside the box ever since. Hence, I would probably say that this is the best condition that I could ask for a used pair. Taking a closer look at these sneakers, I personally think Acronym truly pushed the boundaries in terms of what a collaboration sneaker could be, and I'm still taken aback as to what they managed to achieve with this sneaker. It's based off a classic Air Force 1 Downtowns, but it's totally reimagined into a more boot-like design, and the way they managed to achieve this is really interesting. They basically deconstructed the entire sneaker, which allowed them to come up with this unique design. Unlike traditional sneaker, the middle portion is actually missing here and is being replaced with a soft neoprene fabric that basically covers the entire sneaker. Especially around the back, you really can feel that they just chopped the middle portion out, leaving only the front toe box and the back heel to provide structure. From what I understand, it's supposedly aimed to make the sneaker mold to your feet better. At the side, there are zippers which allow you to easily slip in and out without having to go through the hassle of untying the shoelaces, which is totally awesome for lazy people like myself. I would definitely categorize it as more of a winterized sneaker, as there is not much ventilation, which does help when it comes to heat insulation. In addition to that, the front portion is completely sealed, hence snow should not be able to enter from there. The main highlight feature of the sneaker has to be the compression buckles. From a design perspective, this is what truly gives the sneaker that very utilitarian aesthetic. They are actually German military standards, and you can find various other Acronym bags that utilizes the same buckle. This will probably be the only sneaker ever made to use such a buckle system. It's repurposed to serve as a fastening strap here, and it's pretty effective thanks to the readjustability of it. You can loosen or tighten the straps without having any excess bits dangling around, giving the sneaker a much cleaner look. This moves towards the next point, which are the construction and materials. I would say the overall build quality of the sneaker is really insane. First things first, there are a lot of leather being used in this sneaker, giving it a very premium feeling, and with my pair, the craftsmanship is very spot on. everything is well stitched with zero defect visibility. Moving towards the sole, this is where each colorway has a slightly different variation. The olive colorway features an icy translucent sole, and if anyone is wondering, it does oxidize and turn yellow even with a barely worn pair like this. But I think it did age pretty well, giving the sneaker a more gritty dystopian look. In terms of comfort, I would give it a pretty average score. You definitely are not going to be jogging in these, but if you are looking from a boots perspective, these are rather light thanks to the hollow middle and the overall lightweight neoprene fabric. However, if cushioning is important to you or you just would like a little more, the sole is actually removable, so you can replace it with one of the better aftermarket insoles. Finally, for those curious about sizing, I'm wearing a size 10 here, which is my true size, and I would say they fit me pretty great. Granted, even at my true size, I do feel that the sides are a little narrow. However, they are also a little bit on the longer side. Therefore, you could go half a size up, but sticking true to size would be the best here. Moving to how I would style these sneakers, I have 3 outfits to show you guys, so hopefully it will give you some good idea on how to style them. Overall, I do think they are fairly easy to style with if you already have a well-developed wardrobe to begin with. For the first outfit, I wanted to stick as close to the classic functional wear look, and I think for many this is kind of the outfit that a lot of people would visualize when you think of tech wear. Hence, for the top, I brought out the tried and true Uniqlo Block Tech Parka. Although this is an entry-level parka, it's still one of my favorite pieces in my wardrobe. It has all the functionalities that I need in such a timeless silhouette. As for my bottom wear, I paired the Block Tech Parka with the Acronym P30A. There really is no need for any further explanation for this pair of pants by now. It's pretty much the poster child of functional wear at this point of time, but one thing to point out is that the croppedness of the pants actually complements the high cut of the downtown Air Force One pretty well. Overall, you really can't go wrong with an outfit like this. It's fairly minimal as there's no accessories involved, and you are just relying mainly on the silhouette of each piece to carry the outfit. Moving towards the second outfit, this is something that you will catch me wearing quite often, and in fact it's an outfit that I have been visualizing in my head even before I got these sneakers. Starting off with the top, I have on the Nike Lab ACG Tech shirt from 2015. This is another stable piece for me as it's a perfect outerwear piece during a hot day. It's fairly thin, therefore it doesn't trap much heat while being able to protect me from the harsh sunlight. For my bottoms, this is the Georgetown wraparound pants. I would consider this one of my recent pickups and I have been absolutely loving it. From a silhouette perspective, this is something I've been looking for a while now, as I do feel it complements a lot of other functional wear pieces. The more flowy and relaxed design gives out a less aggressive look, which balances out the highly utilitarian aesthetic of functional wear. In terms of accessories, I have on the Acronym 3A5, which is a pairing that I really like with the wraparound pants. I've mentioned this in the past, having this combo on just gives me massive Gara vibes. The final outfit is one that's more experimental for me. I've always had this keen interest in implementing contrasting elements into an outfit, and I think boots or high tops and shorts is one of them. The top is the shield pocket sweater from Georgetown. The multiple pocket array gives it this very cool utilitarian look, which kind of reminds me of a samurai's armor due to how the pocket layers with each other. The shorts I believe are from the 4th collection Fog Essentials. This was still during the time Fear of God was working with PacSun. The quality on them is just average at best, but it still does have a very nice silhouette with the slightly drop crotch and boxy design. As for accessories, I wanted to pair the outfit with something a little different, hence I have on here the Goopy Mate VP01 Utility GMOS bag in the vest configuration. The green really helps to bring in some more colors into the outfit, and I think it pairs up really well with the olive of the sneakers. But I do think if I were to replace anything here, it would be the shorts. Something a little bit more urban utilitarian looking would really add into the mood of the outfit. And that is all I have for today's video. As mentioned in the past, I'm not a sneakerhead to begin with. I just buy the sneakers that I like, and overall I do think that the Acronym Downtown Air Force One High fits in really well with my wardrobe. What are your thoughts on it, or if you do own a pair, how are you liking them? Do let your thoughts be known down below in the comment section below. As always, if you guys did enjoy watching today's video, please do give it a thumbs up. And once again, if you guys are new to the channel or just haven't been subscribed yet, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button down below. It's these little things that really does help to push the channel out to more people. Please do stay safe out there, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.